So, Steve, what moment in your life inspired Life's Echo?
It's not a simple story. It started with an AI incubator led by one of my sons. They created a AI character for me called AI Steve, who stood for Parliament because I wanted to stand in Brighton and I lived in Rochdale and I wanted to be able to communicate constantly to all my voters. And we recorded all my political views. And we're out for dinner one night with my lovely wife, Ruth. And she goes, "You egotistical beep. Rather than just record your political views, why don't you record your whole entire life?" And I went, "That's an interesting idea." And then I spoke to the guys again. We went to the pub and we discussed it. And my initial view was, well, why do only rich people have autobiographies? Because I know something about my parents, quite a lot about my parents. I know something about my grandparents. I know absolutely nothing about my great grandparents, apart from maybe their name, because I've gone onto a historical legacy site and looked it up. So my view was, you're wiped from the earth within 3 generations. Why? Why can't you leave a echo that in your voice that talks about your life to your future generations? And that's what we've built.
That has some really strong points and quite interesting how you came up with the idea. Was there someone that you wish that you could still hear from
Oh,
if
my
they had
mum,
Life's
my
Echo?
mum every day. So, God, we miss our mums. We miss our dads. My dad's still alive, but you know what I mean. And sadly, my mum died from dementia, which meant from the last 7 to 9 years, she didn't really know who I was, didn't really know my father, who cared for all that time. Quite often sat in a chair talking to herself in the window and reminisced about old times because she couldn't remember current times. And then again, that inspired me to think about, well, wouldn't it be nice if you had to go into hospital or you had dementia or you're an old people's home, if you had a nice echo with you, your carer could just listen to that, understand about your life, and actually talk to you about your life. And I think that's inspiring as well. So there's many reasons and purposes for Life Echo, but basically it's saying it's simple. You press a button, it's 5 45-minute segments, one a week, by the way. You don't have to do it straight away. So who can't commit 45 minutes a week to create an autobiography that is written and you add your pictures and you add your photos, but it also has your voice. And that means rather than reading a boring autobiography from beginning to end, somebody can just press a button, talk to your character and say, what did you do? When did you get married? Why did you get married? Why did you stand to be an MP, you idiot?
Yeah. I mean, that's really quite an emotional thing with your mother there and everything. So I really understand why maybe you thought about Life's Echo in that sense. If you could have your own Life's Echo message from one person, what would it be and why would you want them, what would you want them to say?
I'm an ardent entrepreneur and I've started many businesses and several have failed. And my message would be don't scare, be scared. You have to try it. If you don't try it, you'll never get anywhere. So, but if you do try it, fail fast if you're going to fail. Don't keep flogging a dead horse. So, mine would be never give up, give it a go, be ambitious. If it's not working, don't be embarrassed, shut it and do something else.